Good afternoon there, boys and girls, and welcome to another episode of Adventures of the Broken Retired. I keep forgetting to bring Elmer out here with me. It's a lot easier to have him around, turning the camera on and off, but I just keep forgetting to do it, so Elmer's in the house. Today is Wednesday, May 6th. I believe it's May 6th. Yeah, it's Wednesday because I watched Oak Island last night. Anyway, I'm back out in the garage. I finally got a chance to get back out here, get back to working on toolboxes. Over the last few days, I've had a lot of stuff go on Marketplace. So I'm just getting back out here to the boxes. Behind me, you can see the drawers. Those are the drawers to the bottom box. They'll be getting painted white. I'm going to have to hit them with the degreaser. And that degreaser, if you remember from when I did the wheels for the truck, the wheels and hubcap for the truck, that degreaser, I mean, it literally ate holes in the skin in my hands. I'm going to wear gloves this time. And I'm kind of curious as to why they sell it to you in a gallon jug, because it's like 2 tablespoons of degreaser to a gallon of water or something stupid. It's not very much. I'm about to read the directions again and do it. But the drawers are going to have to be redone, are degreased. Then they're going to have to dry. Then they're going to have to be sanded. Then they're going to be primed. There's a lot of work to do. But I'm gonna get it all done. As a matter of fact, I think maybe I'll do the box itself first. I think that was my plan, was actually to do the box itself first, because that'll be blue. Get all the blue paint work done, then do the white. I'll figure it out. No big deal. So anyway, hang around a little while, see what happens, and we'll go from there. And I do believe that, yes, the plan was to do the box first and get all the blue stuff done. There's a bunch of kind of a little bit of junk stuck in the corners here I'm gonna get rid of. That almost hurt. I'll blow this out in just a minute. Bear with me a second. That's about right. Yep, that's about right. Just to get the junk out. All right. Now, I know that there's a problem with this hinge because it doesn't close all the way. But you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking I'm not going to close it anyway. So I'm not going to worry about that. I'll just sand that down, the top down, and we'll be all right. Inside of here, I'm not going to touch it all because I don't need to. I don't have a key, but I don't need to lock it. So I guess we'll get going here. What do you say? My trusty 80 grit. Try using this up a little bit, see what happens. Go fast. By the way, I didn't use the degreaser on the toolbox because there's no grease on the toolbox. The drawers is a different story. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Don Speeds Everything Up so it's not as boring to watch. Yeah, this is a long video if you don't if you don't speed things up. Yeah, paper's about done. I see what's wrong with the top. Spam call. These people never learn. The spam calls occur too frequently and have been going on for way too long for there to be nothing that anyone can do about it. I don't believe that for a minute. One of the reasons I'm getting more boxes is because it's hard to find anything because everything's crammed in so full. Truth is, I've been needing more toolbox space for a long, long time. Toolboxes are stupid expensive, unless you happen to stumble across them cheap used, which fortunately I have the last few days. There you go, look at that. Popped right out of there. There was a little steel rivet poking out the side of the box that would have torn the paper up and made it hard to paint and just made life miserable, so I went ahead and got rid of it. I just popped it out of there. It was pretty interesting. I have no idea why it was there. It just was. Then it popped out and flew on the floor, and I know for sure if it's on the floor, somebody's going to, either Matthew or Amy, it won't be me, will step on it and get jammed in the foot by a nasty rivet, which is not something that I need to have happen. Nobody wants that to happen. I tell you, that's some pretty tough paint. They put it on the toolbox to stay, that's for sure. I'm going to tell you that paint that was on that box was pretty tough. It didn't worry a whole lot about that sandpaper. It was pretty happy just to be on there. It was tough. You know what I should probably do? I should probably put the box in the picture. What do you think? When you're doing these videos all the time, it's hard to concentrate on what you're doing and where you're standing and where the camera's pointing and what's in the picture. And sometimes I completely forget that anything is being recorded at all. And I'll just all of a sudden realize, hey, maybe the box should be in the picture. Alright, now, I'm not going to do the bottom because I don't need to do the bottom. I'm not going to do the back because I don't want to disturb the stickers. I know they're old and funky, but somebody put them on there, and they put them on there for a reason, so I'm going to leave them on there. I want to have respect for the previous owner's stickers. He liked them enough to put them on there. As you are most likely already aware, I hate sanding. And I mean, I hate sanding. But it's got to be done. And it's got to be done right. Otherwise, I'll have to do it twice. And what do I hate more than sanding? Sanding it twice. And that is the God's honest truth. I hate sanding. Hand sanding in the little corners and the whatever is hard. It's hard and it hurts your hands and it eats up the sandpaper and it takes up a bunch of time and I really don't want to do it. But if you don't sand it, nothing will stick. And there's no point in doing, a 90% job. I mean, why paint it and go through the trouble of sanding it and then don't do the little corners and little edges so the paint just peels off? It looks like who did it had never done it before, or just didn't care. But I don't know. I just say I hate sanding. I've always hated sanding. I'll always hate sanding. And when it comes to doing the truck, there's going to be a lot of sanding to be done on the truck because the truck is going to have to get a complete paint job. Which, by the way, I bought a respirator and a spray gun. I'm gonna I used a spray gun when I was a kid. I went to body shop school, and I used one. It's been years. I just need to learn how to use a spray gun again, because those cans, those paint cans, it's just not gonna work. I know automotive paint's expensive, but it's way more expensive if you try using spray cans, and the finish won't come out very well. So I just bought a sprayer. It wasn't that much. And you know what, boys and girls? I think that's about sanded right there. Now, I'm going to go clean up a little bit. I can't see it in the picture, so I'm going to the house and clean up a little bit and get back out here and do some more of this. All right. I think I'll sit. Oh, I can't see what's in the picture, so I think I'll sit for a minute, cool off. I'm gonna have to blow the box off, air pressure, blow it off, blow it out, and then wipe it down with the treatment, metal treatment. Let it dry. Once it dries, I can put a coat of primer on it, which I'll be pretty happy to do, to tell you the truth. 2 or 3 coats of primer. Oh, I just thought of something. Do I have any primer? And I'll bet you I don't. I think I used it all. Yep. There we get some. I used it all on the bottom box. Well, I could do that while the metal conditioner is soaking in. I reached in my pocket to get my phone out to see what time it was. My phone's right there. Oh well. All right. Time to get jiggy with it. Just to show you how expensive those spray cans are, I bought 2 cans. Now it's good stuff and it went on well. It wasn't the best stuff they had, but anyway, I bought 2 cans at an auto parts store, and I handed the guy behind the counter $30, and I got $1.35 change back out of $30 for 2 cans of spray paint. So what does that make it? $28.65 or 20? Yeah, I think it was $28.65, something like that, for 2 cans of spray paint. I mean, come on, and they don't cover very much. I mean, that box is not getting a whole lot of area on it painted, and it used up the better part of a can for sure. I don't know. That's expensive stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the spray gun thing, but I bought one, so we're in good shape. Putting the conditioner on. All right, let me go clean this stuff up. All right, boys and girls. Gonna turn the fans back on. It's been 30 minutes. That metal conditioner is pretty harsh stuff. It changes the surface. I mean, you can see the way that looks different from when I put it on to when I'm wiping it off right here. It's pretty tough stuff. Doesn't hurt your hands very much, but it's pretty tough stuff. I like it. So far, so good. Here it is. Not gonna do the inside. I still have the handles to do, but here's the box. Directly before primer. There used to be a Holly sticker right there. See it? See right there. Used to say Holly. There we go. And there it is. So, you give it 30 minutes to dry. All right there, boys and girls. I went and got some more primer. I've been standing here shaking it. I hate these tops. There we go. I got it off. Gonna put some primer on the toolbox. I'm gonna turn the camera around. What do you think? Think that'll work? Well, it'll be alright. Now, I paid a lot for that primer. But if you watch, especially if you watch this as opposed to the blue cans of paint, if you watch, you're going to notice that the spray pattern that comes out of the end of that can is a fan shape. It's like a flat blade. Instead of being a round circle that comes out of the can, it's a tall, narrow pattern, which makes it so much easier to paint. The coverage is so much better. The chances of runs is so much less. It works so much better to have it come out in that pattern. And actually, it covers pretty well. I made a mistake there. I think it's going to look pretty good. Okay, 10 minutes. All right, it's been about 10 minutes. I think it's coming along pretty good. I'm not painting the whole box because I see no need to. I'm not painting the inside because it's got stickers, and it would be almost impossible to be able to sand that respectfully. I mean, do a good job of it. It would be pretty tough. There's stuff in there that doesn't come out, dividers that don't come out. There's nothing but a bunch of little nooks and crannies in there. And it'll be full of tools, so nobody will be able to see it anyhow. So it doesn't really make that too big of a difference. That's 2 good coats of primer. And I'm thinking, for a toolbox, that's probably good enough. So, we'll call that good, and we'll come back tomorrow and put some color on it. Haven't sanded off the handles yet. I'm going to do the handles when I do the drawers. Probably get some new screws for them too, just so they'll look better. So, there we go. And there we have it, boys and girls. We have a toolbox that started out looking like this here, that I picked up cheap because it was pretty rough, and it had water in it when I got it. Who knows how long that water had been in there. And I took it and pulled the drawers out and sanded it down and made it look like this here. And metal conditioned it so that the rust would be at bay, or at least try to keep the rust at bay, so that it doesn't ruin itself in the future, it doesn't eat itself back up. And then put 2-3 coats of primer on there, the top and the side, just the outside part of the box, as you're going to be able to see. Put that on there to, to save it, to make it look good. I think it's okay. I'm happy with it. I'm going to go out there tomorrow and put some paint. I can't do it today. I might be able to. I have an appointment at noon I have to go to. So we'll see what comes up. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it.